Hi people, this is Akhil and this is Uma. She is my colleague studying M.B.B.S. currently in a pre-final year. Since we are in Women's Day month, today's topic is about women's fitness.
Fitness is for everybody, ranging from high school kids to the elderly. I am going to convey to you a fact which most of you will deny in spite of it being the truth. Among men and women are more fitness conscious than men will ever be.
Whenever we look into the fitness industry, we see men posing with big muscles, fantastic and mind-boggling bodies. But statistically, women are more fitter than men. We men only work out at the gym for 1-2 hours and then we go back to our usual sedentary lifestyle. But women back in our household work 24/7. So they are getting fitter day by day without their own conscience.
Usually when a woman goes to a gym, I'm 99% sure that her only goal will be to reduce weight. So without seeing a trainer or an expert opinion, she'll just step onto a treadmill or an elliptical and start doing slow, steady cardio for 20 to 30 minutes. We don't comprehensively deny this, but we won't back it up either. Resistance training along with cardio is equally important. The general mindset of a woman is that she thinks when she starts lifting weights, she will develop bulky muscles like men and lose her womanliness. But this is not true.
When you combine resistance training with cardio training, you consequently shift your body between aerobic and anaerobic metabolic pathways. So, you will not only burn calories during your gym session, but also during the next 24 hours until your next gym session, which we call it as elevated post-exercise oxygen consumption, EPOC. In today's topic, we are mainly going to cover exercise routines and diet plans during menstruation and pregnancy.
Menstruation can be a very uncomfortable phase during a fitness journey of a woman. Any woman who tries to break a sweat on day 1 of her period will tell you that hormones can strike out the best efforts to work out. Having said that, everybody responds to hormonal changes in a different way. So to get maximum benefits out of your workouts, listen to your body and sync your workouts with your cycle. Physically, you can do the same thing that you do every other day, but your mind keeps telling you that you don't feel like working out. Your mind gives you the excuse of feeling weak or getting easily fatigued or developing muscular cramps. So it is your mind that you need to control.
Comparing with the normal days, during your menstruation, your basal metabolic rate will be increased by about 9%. During the menstruation, there will be an increased progesterone hormone in your system. Due to this progesterone hormone, your metabolic rate is increasing. The metabolic rate determines your appetite, your fluid intake and everything else. Women need to take care of their nutrition during the menstruation period. During menstruation period, they have to increase their fluid intake to make sure of their electrolytes are passing through the system. They have to take iron-rich foods such as spinach, chicken, dates, but note that do not take dates along with milk as it will decrease your absorption.
The act of bringing a new life into this world is the most fulfilling experience of their life. In a time of physical and emotional stress, proper exercise can contribute to this in positive ways to this experience by enhancing the health and well-being of a pregnant woman.
The natural mindset of a mother who is pregnant is to defend her child from any harm. This mindset is what keeping her from exercising during her pregnancy. But they do not know that exercise during pregnancy can keep herself as well as her baby healthy. My father always emphasizes the point that whenever you do an activity, first consider the don'ts. Then do's will automatically come and fall into the place. So now let us take a look at the contraindications that a pregnant woman must follow during exercise. Contraindications are divided into absolute and relative. Absolute contraindication defines that when the pregnant woman has these 7 conditions, she should refrain from exercising. But relative contraindications defines that when a pregnant mother has these 7 conditions, they can exercise, but they should consult an expert opinion before start exercising.
So now let us talk about the absolute contraindications. First is coronary heart disease. Coronary heart disease is nothing but heart attack. Next is ruptured membranes. Ruptured membrane is when you attain full term, that is full 9 months. Breaking of your water is known as ruptured membranes. Next is incompetent cervix. When your cervical tissues are weak, you have premature labor, that is labor within 8 months or abortions. That time you should refrain from exercises. Next is multiple gestations, that is conceiving more than once. Next is vaginal bleeding followed by placenta previa. Placenta previa is nothing but normally the placenta gets delivered after the baby is delivered, but when the placenta prematurely detaches and goes and sits on the vagina, it prevents the baby from being delivered. This is known as placenta previa.
Related contraindications denotes that if the pregnant woman has these following conditions, she should consult a doctor before start exercising. They are BP, anemia, diabetes, and then extreme weight fluctuations during a pregnancy period and previous history of precipitous labor. Precipitous labor is normally a labor period should be 14 hours, but if her previous pregnancy was getting over within 3 hours, it is a precipitous labor, and previous history of intrauterine growth retardation of the baby and previous history of bleeding during a first pregnancy. Keeping contraindications in your mind, now let us take a look at what exercises can do good to a pregnant woman.
The exercise can reduce the severity of back pain, enhance premature weight management, reduce anxiety, stress and depression. It will also enhance your digestion and reduce constipation.
A lady who is regular on her workout routine can do her workout routine during her pregnancy time also. But keeping in mind that she should reduce her workout intensity and she should start practicing running on a flat surface. Till the first trimester, she can do weight training with moderate weights. But after first trimester, she should refrain from weight training. She should avoid exercising in a supine position. Supine is lying flat on a surface, and she should stop exercising when she is fatigued.
The calorie intake of a pregnant woman should be increased by 100 kilocalories than her normal intake. The pregnant woman should keep in mind that she is not only feeding herself but also her baby. She should take in adequate carbohydrates as well as protein. Weight gain during pregnancy is completely normal. That's it for today, guys. If you find this video useful as well as informative, make sure that you share it with other ladies out there.
Subscribe our channel for more informative videos. Thank you.